Let's talk Simone Biles. Everybody has been going at her head because she, after placing silver, well, not even after, she did not. She pulled out of the Olympics and pulled out of basically the group competition and individual competition. So basically pulled out into the Olympics. One silver with her with Team USA. I think Russia won gold. But everybody's been going at her head because, you know, she's spouting mental illness. As that's what the headline says, spouting mental illness. I wanna break this down a little bit. First of all, Simone Biles is a champion, and before I get into the shit sits, you know what I'm saying, I really want to say first of all, Simone Biles is a champion. If she has been doing this since the age of 4. Okay? The age of fucking 4. If she, and in my reality, okay, as me being born 94, she's the most decorated champion that I've ever seen in gymnastics, period. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again, period. She kills it every time. She gives USA 150,000 million% every time. If she wanted to pull out the fucking Olympics this year, she has the right. Olympic athletes have pressure within their country. America has its own pressure, but other countries, because we're America, oh, it's double, triple, quadruple, quintuple the pressure. Bringing a medal home here means a little slander and, oh, it's gonna go away. Bringing a medal home back to somebody's other country, another country worldwide means more than probably the fucking world to them. Right? So the fact that we are slandering her name because she's like, you know what? I've done it. I'm through. I want to pray. I'm tired. She probably landed wrong on something. She probably was, in a sense, I think she's telling us something that she doesn't want to tell us, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I would cite mental illness too. And she's probably just tired, period. I would be too. Flipping, dipping, twisting, falling, tumbling, running, handsprings, all that. I'm tired, damn it. That's what I am. I'm tired. Now, with that being said, because she is a champion, now, with that being said, here's the thing. And I'm going to say this with love. There's a lot of you out here who use mental illness as a crutch. Okay? There's a lot of you out here who use mental illness to not actually do the things that you need to do. Okay? Here's the thing, mental illness has become the new mainstream trend. You don't like it. You know, I understand that you may not like that I said that, but it's facts. If you don't like it, that means it's facts. You understand what I'm saying? Now, as somebody who has always advocated and will continue to advocate for mental illness, I've seen the rise in how people trend mental illness. Again, example. My kid cannot wash his clothes because he has a mental illness. Low key, this kid is perfectly fine. He gives consent, right? Okay, another example. My kid cannot do mathematics because of his mental illness. When, Lord and behold, he just doesn't want to work as hard. Here's the thing. There are a lot of parents and a lot of young adults who are using mental illness as a crutch, not only for themselves, but for their kids. And as a person who continues to deal with depression and anxiety, I get it, right? But there is a total difference between being sad and being depressed. There's a difference in it. When you're depressed, there is an internal feeling. There is darkness in your head. You don't want to get out of bed. You feel it in your body. You understand what I'm saying? Sadness is crime, right? Sadness is being majorly upset, right? That's sadness. You can get over that, and you can literally work through and get over depression, right? But I want to say they're two different things. And so, while sadness is looked at as depression, I'm here to tell you that it's not. And over time, you're being mad disrespectful. If you take it as disrespect, then that's how you take it. Right? But for people that I know battle with mental illness on a day-to-day, they understand what sadness is. And they know what depression is. And they're two different things. And I do believe there are some who look at sadness as a mental illness. And it's not. It's a feeling. Just like anger is a feeling. It is a feeling. And that feeling can get over. You will get over that. It is not cause for mental illness. Here's what I'm saying. Mental illness has become such of a trending topic, right? Whether you want to equate that to companies using mental health days and everything, which I completely am here for, right? I believe that companies definitely need help. Companies need those health days because, listen here, the workers that you have get tired of your goddamn ass, and sometimes they need a mental break. Okay, listen, I'm all here for athletes having mental health days, okay? Because here's the thing, again, the athletic departments literally are tiresome. You understand what I'm saying? The athletes get tired, right? Some days I need a brain, okay? And yes, to the older generation, a lot of us are not of the makeup of it, okay? When I look up my mom and my grandma, they wouldn't even talk about mental illness. They don't look at that, right? Because it's all about pushing forward, pushing past it. You can get through it. You understand what I'm saying? Our generation is in a kind of a middle thing, right? In a sense where we want to get down to the nitty gritty of the things, right? We want to tackle our depression. We want to tackle our anxiety. We want to tackle our mental illness. But we also can't stop what we're doing. You understand what I'm saying? We also can't stop the process. We also can't stop or deviate from our path just because life gets a little hard. Hear me again. When life gets a little hard, okay? Or it gets a little tough, or you can't take it, or something fails, or something like that. See, the thing about failure is you need that to win. See, the thing is, I believe failure makes you sad, and sometimes you believe that it's depression, and then now you have a mental illness, and then you sit here and be like, oh, I have a... Don't make me start preaching. Don't make me. And let me tell you this something. Before y'all see it, well, it's Simone Biles. This ain't got nothing to do with Simone Biles. That's why I literally said, with that being said. Because there's a lot of you out here, again, that are using this as a crutch. When low-key, you can do it. Okay? You just ain't nobody tell you that you can do it. But let me tell you. Okay? I'll be the one that you can do it. Okay? Hey. It's okay to have anxiety and it's okay to have depression. But you are not your mental illness. You understand what I'm saying? You are not your mental illness. I'm going to say this shit again. You are not your mental illness. Period. I see. Here's the thing what pushes me through. I see on a consistent basis people in wheelchairs, deaf and blind, people with no arms and legs, pushing through every day, working their ass off. Okay? And I'm talking about from every age range. I'm talking from your preteen at 16 to your grown up at 50. Okay? Hell, they have more cognitive skills than I do. And it's crazy. And I know they go through their own spouts of depression and anxiety and mental illness. And I know it's hard every day for them to get up. So when we talk about mental illness, let us make sure that we're looking at everything about ourselves, okay? Let's make sure that we're checking ourselves at the door, because low-key what you have to remind yourself is somebody else has it harder than you. Literally. And I'm not trying to sit here and downplay anybody's situation, but I'm saying this to say you gotta push through. Find help, go to therapy. You just can't sit on your ass and then blame, mental illness for these ticky-tack little things that can be handled, that can be solved by you just doing what you need to do, pushing through. Failure is going to happen. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to cry. You're going to get angry. You're going to get mad. Things are going to happen. Are you going to keep blaming it on mental illness? Shout out to Simone Biles, because if anybody deserves the mental illness thing or statement, she does. She's been doing this since she's been bringing medals home to the U.S. since like 14, 18 years old. So I ain't mad at her, because the U.S. literally demands so much. Oh, bring this home. First of all, USA, remember that the athletes low-key don't need you. They can get endorsements and shit like that. You need them to bring it home to us. USA Olympic Committee. Huh? So to everybody that's sitting here going at her head, shut the fuck up. But in retrospect, to everybody that continues to use this as a crutch, you need to check yourself at the door. If you really do not have, or just using mental illness as an excuse, you're trash. Because there's so many people out here who are battling real mental illnesses. And you're talking about my kid can't sit here and take out the fucking trash because he has a mental... Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Last thing I want to talk